What happens in meditation?
Yes, sir.
That is the question. Two things happen. One is change, another is growth. You change something in your system. In your system, something gets changed. Your personality gets changed. Your body gets changed. Your mind gets changed. Your lifestyle gets changed. Many things automatically change as you do meditation. And change is called as progress. What is the definition of progress? Nothing but change. What is change? Change is a different perspective. See, on any given issue, you can hold any number of perspectives. When you change one perspective, you see something else there in the same situation. So, through the change that you obtain in meditation, you obtain a different perspective about life, about your people, about your circumstances. And that is progress. Without meditation, you are stuck up in the limited groups of perceptions. But you go from one group to another group of perception. That is called a change. Change happens when you do meditation. A lot of change happens. And the second thing is called a growth. If you are at ABC level, you go to ABCD level. If you are 1, 2, 3 level, you go to 1, 2, 3, 4 level. That is called a growth. You have grown a little because of the change to the better. Every change is for the better. Change means betterment. And that change is obtained through meditation. It's like, when you put a seed in the water, the seed changes to a sprout. Just by the touch of water, moisture to the seed, the seed breaks up. You see a lot of changes in the seed. The seed becomes a sprout. So that is called a growth of the seed to the sprout. There is a growth. Otherwise the seed remains the seed, without any change, without any growth. So my dear friends, these are the two key words, benefits of meditation: change and growth. From XY, you go to Z. From X1 level, you go to X2 level. From Y1 level, you go to Y3 levels. There are any number of levels. You jump into higher levels. That's what is called a quantum change. You jump. So when you have change, you have growth. When you have growth, you are satisfied. When there is no growth, you are not satisfied. But when there is growth, you are satisfied. You are contented. Oh, I have grown. Parents, when they see their children, they say, oh, you are growing. Nowadays you are walking. Nowadays you are talking. Nowadays you are doing some work. You are doing your own work. You are studying well. They see the growth in the boy, in the girl, the parents, the teachers. They are very happy. The boy also says, nowadays I am learning a lot. I am learning to talk. I am learning to go to the football field, play football. Some change is there in me. So my dear friends, as young children, you automatically change and grow. But as adults, you need to motivate yourself. Do something for yourself to change yourself and to help yourself grow. And that is what meditation does. When you do meditation, when you close your eyes and sit silently with your breath, then change happens in the body, in the system, in your whole personality. From ABC, you go to A1, B1, C1. And you perceive growth in yourself. Any type of change is welcome for any type of growth for a soul. Every type of change is welcome for every type of growth for a soul. Soul is multidimensional.
Thank you. Good morning, good evening. Namaste for everybody. Welcome to the masterclass, Saturday masterclass. It's my extreme honor to be hosting this session today. And the person whom it's a form of gratitude I wanted to offer to my dear friend, Richa. She's a great master. And I can't put it in words how grateful and happy I am to be hosting the session today. Thank you, Richa. You're my inspiration. Dear friends, the session goes with a half an hour, 30 minutes. We'll do meditation, followed by the masterclass today by Ma'am Richa Shrivastava. She'll be speaking and talking about all pervading consciousness. So let's first begin with meditation. After hearing the golden words from Patriji, we all know how valuable meditation is, and I'm sure most of the masters here are great meditators, and you all know how to go about it. But just in case if there are any newcomers, we'll start with Anapanasati. That is the meditation what we are going to follow today, which is you're focusing on your natural breath, what we inhale and exhale, the natural breath with no additional effort. You're just observing the breath, and you'll be focused. You'll be putting an attention to in between your eyebrows or anywhere the nasal region. And as you keep observing the breath, you will get into a thoughtless state, and that's where all the magic happens. And before we do that, as shown in the picture, we'll do a heart elevation process where you can, where you think of one of the most beautiful memories or something that you want to visualize of a future that gave you extreme happiness, that made you feel so grateful. You can think of that helps you get your heart coherent with your mind, and which helps ease into anapanasati, the meditation process. So all you do is place your hands on your heart area and follow the guidance from Chandra sir in this whole process. Let's go into meditation, dear friends.
dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, with your hands on your chest area, resting your attention on your heart center. Connect with your beautiful heart. With your attention on your heart center, with a slow, long, relaxing breath, can you feel your beautiful heart? Feel the seed of all emotions. Nurturing all life. With its energies of love, compassion, gratitude. Can you recollect an experience from your past? Or from the vision of your future, where you feel enormous love, joy, gratitude? Or simply bring up an experience in the present, smelling a flower, playing in water, taking a walk in nature, helping somebody in need. Imagine and bring up that moment and feel that energy. Relive that moment and feel that energy. And allow yourself to spread that energy onto everything and everyone on this planet, or to someone who is in need, to help them heal, to help them elevate themselves. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. We're all deeply interconnected. And slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. Observe your normal, natural in breath and the out breath. We are in a powerful group meditation, harnessing the energies of the group. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. as the mind is becoming less and less of thought, calmer and calmer, allow yourself to experience that greater calmness inside of you, emptiness all around you. With your breath, allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience emptiness, that calmness. emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The field of limitless possibilities. The longer you stay connected to this emptiness, blackness of no body, of no thing, the more experiences you draw into your life. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize you are in thought, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly go into that emptiness, that field of light. We are less matter, more emptiness and energy. The longer we stay in the empty states of mind, the more you transcend your body. You go beyond matter. You experience emptiness and energy. Relax, dear friends. You planted seeds of possibilities. You primed your subconscious. Recognize that whatever you emotionally embrace is manifesting into your physicality. Be grateful for this opportunity to create. Be grateful for to everything and everyone who will help you to create this future. Your gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, everyone in your life. To this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to technology, all systems, governments, companies, to yourself, and to this intelligent quantum field for helping us experience, helping us create a new life. Gratitude moves us into coherence and helps us draw and create more. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What have you experienced? Whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes.
Welcome back. That was an amazing session, right? I take the honor to welcome Richa ji for this masterclass. She's our speaker, a great inspiration, and she keeps inspiring me every time. She's the one who makes me keep coming back to meditation, keep realizing how important it is. So I'm very, very grateful. Here's a quick intro about Richa ji. Richa was born in Zaribagh, India, and is currently working as associate consultant in a software company. Her spiritual journey started about 3.5 years ago in 2020 through PSSM. She has been associated to Buddha CEO since 2021 and is practicing breath mindful meditation ever since. Having seen immense benefits in profession and in her relationship equally, she continues to commit to spreading it through volunteering activities. And when she volunteering is not, she does selfless volunteering. I cannot imagine how she does what she does with work in her hand, the family to take care day in, day out. And she this is like her primary service all the time, that she's always available. And she's the reason I also started volunteering. So I'm very, very grateful, very, very thankful. I'm short of words to even express my gratitude. Thank you, Richa ji. We are all eager, along with all the masters here. I'm equally eager to hear you talk about all-pervading consciousness. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Deepaman. Yeah, just like you mentioned, thank you for the warm welcome. And just like you mentioned, yeah, it's mutual. So all the discussions that we always keep on having, um, I am I always get to learn from you too a lot. So you too keep me motivating and giving me lessons that I need at that point of time. I have realized that so much. Thank you. Welcome everyone again. Um, and the topic that today I wanted to um, discuss is on the all-pervading consciousness, um, consciousness or awareness. Um, is in everything that we see around us. It is in the smallest blade of grass, in flowers, in ourselves, in the tables, stone, animals, name it, anything. It is pervading everywhere around us in the nature. And it is also within the physical phenomena that we see around us, be it gravity, motion, magnetism, seasons, and this the consciousness in a way creates world, the outside reality that we are seeing around us. And this is expressed through the creativity that is our possession. It is possessed by all the species, be it human being, animals, plants, birds, single cellular organisms, and everything, and the whole nature. Um, and um, it's a it's a spontaneous cooperation of all the atoms, molecules, mind, and everything. Um, all the living organisms and the nature around us. And this, as I mentioned, is our possession, our heritage, and is deeply buried in all of us. And this results through in human beings. This results through the feelings, emotions, and thoughts, the intent, and those translate our inner experience as objects that we perceive, or the positions that we seek, or as events in time space. Um, so we all actually see the world around us as a reflection of what we are, through our inner world. Whatever we see outside is first created in our inner world, and then only it materializes around us. Just like the eyes in our body sees outwards, it cannot see itself. It All the images of the objects that we see through our eyes it reflects back in our brain, and that's how we perceive all the things around us. So same way, we see the world as a reflection of what we are in the 3D reality. Or when we think that others are observing, it is we who are observing ourselves, and we perceive that, we think that others are actually observing us. um, and we all know the importance of the intent or thoughts that we hold on to, and together with the feelings and emotions, we are able to manifest whatever we want in our life as events and objects, or positions that we want: car, house, a small pen, a phone, anything. Um, and um, so um, we need to understand that um, that clearing our conscious mind um, helps us to get the deeper knowledge or the truth that is there in our higher self. And once we understand that knowledge, we live with that happiness, joy, and vigor in our life. So we all know that our we are created as body, mind, and spirit, or um, we can call that as spirit or soul, um, or our higher self. And um, if we think ourselves as an identity, we have got body, the inner awareness, conscious mind. The conscious mind uses ego as an eye to see the outer world, and the conscious mind also perceives the inner awareness. Um, the soul sees the outer world through the conscious mind most of the times, but when the conscious mind is cleared out, it perceives the world directly, perceives the outer world, our reality, directly. So that's why it is important to clear our conscious mind. When we practice our meditation, we do the same thing, and that's how we are able to tap into the deepest knowledge or the truth that um, we are able to get it when we are in that empty state of mind. We are crossing that barrier of the analytical mind and trying to uh, access all that knowledge that we have already known, but is the conscious mind is not able to perceive that. So um, we need to operate. We need to also operate ourselves from our true expressions or our true self, uh, with our true feeling, and not suppress it. Lot of times, just because of our beliefs, limiting beliefs, we see that we are suppressing our inner voice too much. And yeah, because of social conditioning too, we see that. Um, but I learned from this meditation practice that hearing my inner voice is was the most important for me and gave me a lot of happiness. While I was open to suggestions from others, um, I felt that I have been suppressing that. I have suppressing my inner voice a lot of times, just because I wanted to be in good books of others, of elders. But when I started heeding to my inner self, I saw that I was so much joyful, um, uh, and it gave me so much happiness. And so now we will understand how each of our soul is connected with the consciousness around us, with everything. So um, uh, all the on earth we see all the living individual living structures like mountains, oceans, rivers, trees, and all the natural phenomena that spring from the earth. All of these are composed of atoms and molecules which are living in nature. And all of this manifestations, all of this natural phenomena is happening through the, again, great creative cooperation of the consciousness. While this physical materialization happens through the part of each of our energy so smoothly and automatically that that our conscious mind is not aware about our part of it in all these things. And to understand this, we need to understand that we are all part of the pure energy or the quantum field of intelligence or the whole mind, as we call, or the all that is. And we are a part of that energy. And um, and because that um, and that energy actually um, um, is devoted to the physical experiences that we uh, uh, perceive or the events, and also it flows through the physical being, our physical being, and then materializes us in the world. So that's how we are related to, that's how our energy is. Um, that's how we are all connected. And we know that the pure energy or the whole mind comes from the core of being, and is in a, and is that in a exhaustible source of never ending vitality. And uh, also that pure energy is shared by all consciousness in the physical reality. It also pervades the events in our life, the inner direction that we get from our higher self when we cut off our conscious mind and try to listen to our inner voice, and also the things that we perceive, how and uh, what we have to heed to and what we have to ignore, even that um, even that kind of signals we get from our higher self or that pure energy when we connect to it. So uh, we are portion of the nature, we are portion of that whole consciousness, and we are not apart from it. Um, because we share the uh, we share both individual awareness and shared awareness. The human body, as the human body has both the individual awareness as well as mass awareness, just like the cells and organs in our body too has its own awareness as well as mass awareness. The living things, trees, rocks, also have their own consciousness, and they too share mass consciousness. So if we see the whole universe, um, if we give an identity to the universe, it would be called as the mass race consciousness. and we are a part of that identity. In a way that we are confined with the physical reality and the experiences that we seek to in this reality. So, while in this physical world, we follow the physical laws, assumptions, in assumptions of time, space, and the physical laws that we see around us, gravity, seasons, and magnetism, and everything. And all this form of framework in which we operate our bodily experiences. So, within this framework, if we think of it as a framework, we have the full freedom to create our experiences, to to live our personal life in all its aspects, and to paint the living picture of the world. Because we have both shared consciousness and individual consciousness, part of the living experience and whole of our personal life. All this helps create the events um, in the world that we see around us in time dimension. So so we have to realize that the consciousness is within all physical phenomena that we observe around us, and the nature is created from within, from our inner world, and the life, the personal life that we each are experiencing is within us, and yet it is also given because we are part of that being, we are part of that shared consciousness. So in a way, we are living physically through our soul for the soul to experience itself. So that's how we plan ourselves. We plan to come in this 3D world and experience um, ourselves, experience our true self. Thank you. Thank you all for listening. Um, Please feel free to share your um, perspectives.
Thank you, Richa ji. This is wonderful. You kind of brought up a topic that is so much needed right now. So I have a question, right? How do you even hear to that inner voice? There's so much of distraction, if I may use, or noise, if I may say, which is being conditioned since our childhood in form of beliefs and in the form of things that we are aware of. We know the so-called things that we relate to facts in our life. How in that process how do you differentiate between what is your inner voice versus what is that your your
Mind.
beliefs are? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, even I too had lot of confusion in a way. So whatever experiences I would have had in meditation, I would always open my eyes and think that yes, it's all my mind that is making up, and that's why I'm seeing those visions. But what I lately realized that is if you center our attention in heart, the heart elevation technique that we practice before meditation just helps us to tap to that inner voice, tap to our inner self, tap to our higher self. Because higher self is always giving us signals, suggestions, um, uh, in a way. I mean, it's like our servant. It's always trying to help us. It's a guide to us. But just because we are not able to attune to that frequency, or we are not able to hear them or perceive them, is what is causing this. So what I have seen that even 2-3 minutes or 4 minutes of centering heart, and then you close your eyes, whatever comes to you, be sure that it's not your mind speaking. It's coming from that quantum field of intelligence or the higher self.
Okay.
Yeah. I've taken this content from The Nature of Personal Reality by Jane Roberts, if material. So yeah, it was wonderful. It's just the a single chapter and a lot of content. He explains very much in detail. She explains very much in detail. So
So
yeah.
inner
Jane
voice
has,
and higher self is all the same here, right?
yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Dear friends, this is one open forum, and each of our questions will give answers to ourselves and others too. I found the Q&A part of it especially more, more enlightening, extending the topics. Please feel free to come forward and, experience this non-judgmental forum. Any questions you have related to meditation or the topic that Richaji just brought up. And the same inner self is what what comes in the same conversations with God, where God also connects or communicates through the same inner voice, right? We are
Yes.
relating to the same things, how beautifully the dots are connected in by these authors. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I realized at the end. I mean, Jane talks about, or Seth talks about being all that is, and the core being. Yeah. So he's actually referring to that soul. That the soul has actually come to this 3D world to experience itself through itself, which which even in Conversation of God, Neil explains that how soul in its own realm, or the God in its in his, God has created each of us in his image to experience himself, because he cannot experience himself. He is experiencing through us, and that's how we are all in a way experiencing through him, or he's experiencing through us, it um, mutually.
thank you. That's wonderful. No, I think it's about it's such a simple aspect of centering the mind, centering ourselves, and yet it is so deep and a little difficult to, attain that, right?
Yes, yes, very much. Yeah, even Babaji in his unified course teaches the same thing. His all I mean, the small practices that he's suggesting is all starts with centering heart and giving love. That is what all we need. And once we are in that state of experiencing love and giving love to others, is when all the magic happens. We don't have to I mean, we don't have to meditate for that 30 minutes to get that emptiness state. It happens in that 4 or 5 minutes of that centering heart itself. So
Wow.
it's a wonderful practice.
Um, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. I can unmute you.
Yeah, or you can write in chat too.
Yeah. So I'll take a couple of seconds to, just express how this meditation has helped me. And I've been I keep doing. There are a few days when I don't do meditation. I become my true self. Okay, which is probably the conditioned person I am, that I have grown into with the relationships with cultural society, people, my learnings, how I perceived, how my family perceived. So all of that made me. And the moment I do meditation, I look at myself as a different person altogether. The way I probably these are two different people. One is very aggressive, another one is very calm, centered, and does not criticize on anything, does not judge. Whereas the person, so I find myself, it's been about close to 2.5, 3 years that I'm meditating, but I still have to meditate every day to create myself and operate. So I look at things with the right perspective, listen to God through the inner voice. I have to, it's become like an instrument to see myself. How long will you keep doing that? And when will it become a natural process?
Um, Yeah, we have to actually clear off our, because we are living in this material world and surrounded by people. So we have to again keep on clearing that limiting beliefs that we keep on forming, just simply on a click of second, just hearing something we form a belief, right? So yeah, there is no other way than practicing every day, to get to that state of um, practicing that, having patience. So I should say that, I mean, I think, from the time I started my practice, I thought that I was so much impatient person, but maybe a month or so ago, all this 4 years of practice or 5 years of practice had, made me realize now that yes, I am able to um, have that patience, in anything, in every area. um, if someone is not listening to me, I am still calm and cool. I don't uh, no think a lot about it, why, what, and everything. um, and Yes, I think it's just because of that practice that I started doing, maybe sending love to everyone. I mean, everyone around me, everyone in the world. That kind of changes perspective a lot. Um, and It's like a game changer, I believe. At least for me, it is. I didn't
Yeah.
realize that just a small practice of doing that can have this immense change in me, my
Very,
personality, in a way.
very nice. I completely agree with you.
And it automatically comes when you practice, like self love, giving love to yourself. Automatically, you feel like, it's overflowing, and you feel like giving it to others. And Yeah, I saw that that happened naturally to me too, because maybe I thought I have so much for myself, I can also spread to others. And Yeah, sending it to situations, people, anything. I
Nice.
think, yeah,
Yeah,
we had.
Nilimaji, you can unmute yourself. She has a question.
I think Raj sir is unmuted.
Raj sir also there.
Unmute.
Yeah.
So I'm Raj Madhavan. I'm from Canada. Um, uh, how are you, Richa ma'am? I know you very well for a long time in many programs, in many workshops, and I have been listening to you. And today's talk was amazingly interesting to me. I have a question for you. This is about dreams. I'll tell you something actually happened is people sometimes we see dreams very unrelated. There's nothing to do with us. We never thought about it during the daytime, but somehow it came as a dream. But the certain real thing happened is actually my wife. Couple of times she dreamt something in the night, and the next day she had a dream of a couple of our cousins, there's two different occasions, passed away. And the next morning, we got a message that they passed away, and which is uh, very unusual. I mean, this is one of the examples. There are many examples. So my question here is what is actually dreams and how does it comes? And if you don't have to know the answer, but I'm looking for answers. Connecting to soul connections, because in dreams sometimes we see that we are with somebody else, and like traveling with somebody else, or talking to somebody else. So how does it I'm actually curious and looking for answers. So you may not have the right answer, but from your understanding, how can you explain that?
Um, yeah, actually, dreams are in a way messages from our uh, higher self, you can call, or um, uh, or our consciousness. So lot of times or our yeah, even our guides or spirits also, they try to I mean, they try to convey their messages through dreams too. And also what I have known is through dreams, say suppose you are in meditation, build remove your limiting beliefs and build new personality, attitude. So they really try to they sometimes also try to test you. So I once saw a dream that that someone was yelling for help, and I was just passing by. So I mean, and I just did not heed their voice at all, and I just walked away. So in a way, that they are the our guides are actually testing us, that if I have imbibed that helping nature, uh, and that has actually no that has pervaded to my soul, in the soul level too. I mean, I think that yes, I am helpful in nature, but does that same lesson been learned by my soul too, or no? So that's why, yeah, the dreams actually convey a lot of messages. So, even I too see some event, and in my dream, and then I wake up, and that there is no correlation, and then at some point of time, like maybe 1 month ago, or 1 year, I mean 1 month later, or 1 year later, I remember, oh, I mean, the same event would occur, and I remember, okay, yeah, so this was what I saw once in my dream. And at that point of time, I don't know how, but I remember it, that yes, I have seen this. So yeah, it does try to tell you some it tries to convey you messages. And yeah, I know that there is a group um who does this dream analysis, so maybe I can share their contact details if you want to.
Okay, thank you very much, Richa ma'am. Yes.
Richa ji, there is a question in Q&A from Kalaibani Coimbatore. Says Vedanta says all pervading here is Ishvara, and you are saying all pervading is consciousness. So is there any difference?
No, it's all the same. We call it in different names. Pure energy, all that is God, all mean the same. Because we would have heard about Aham Brahmasmi Tattvamasi. So there is actually, it's just because maybe we have not understood ourselves really, but we are we are consciousness and we are connected to a higher consciousness that or the shared consciousness that I was referring to, mass race consciousness, that is the consciousness of the whole universe, and then we are a part of it. So we are connected to the consciousness, or we are connected to that God in a way.
So there is no difference, it's the same, right?
Yeah.
Kalaimani Coimbatore, would you want to, if you have any questions, please let me know. I can mute you further if hope this helps. Nilimaji, do you want to ask your question?
Yeah. See, I don't know how to put in, like, what I think is I had underwent a spine surgery. So after that, my weight has reduced a lot. And like what I think is my three lower chakras, these are being somewhat disaligned. So I want to realign them.
Mhm.
So what should I do? Like, if you say ki we have come for an experience, so how can I correlate this with this experience? What experience have I come for?
Um, Actually, yeah, we have come here to learn lessons of, say, love, you know, um, gratitude, um, and all these kind of this thing. And through the challenges that we are facing, we have to find out what is my learning from there. And yeah, if you feel like, yeah, you have, yeah, the meditation practice that we are doing every day helps align our chakras automatically, just like Chandra sir mentions.
Yeah.
But you can also, yeah, have you read that book by Louise Hay, You Heal Your Life?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You are practicing the affirmations she has mentioned
yeah,
in
yeah,
that. Oh, okay.
yeah.
And
At times I become low, like I have all the energy, I have all the potential. I don't know, like where I am lacking. I was not like this before. Like I was very full of energy, everything. Like this is a phase of life. I know this too shall pass. But what
Mhm.
learning I have,
Mm. Yeah,
and
that
like
also.
meditation and all, I have full faith. Like I don't
Mm,
want to have a shaken faith. Say fear and faith, they don't go together. I know this, but
mm,
somehow it comes in.
mhm. Yes, ma'am. Again, with practice, it will for sure go away. And you can also try the technique that the heart elevation technique. Whenever you feel that, feel like lowly, just do that for maybe 2-3 minutes, centering heart, and feel emotions that brought you a lot of happiness, joy. Um, uh, and you will see that that you will change your you will become your normal self, change from being negative to positive.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I've been practicing maybe since this heart centering since maybe 2-3 weeks, and I see a lot of difference in me. Just doing it for uh, just do it for 5 minutes starting, and then see, you can increase to maybe 15 minutes until 15 minutes. That should be enough. Um, because heart elevation technique, just like Chandra sir mentioned in that eoc.org site, they say that I mean, not only it helps us to elevate our emotions, it also does a lot of other helpful things, like increases our immunity, and um, you can go and read that this thing, I mean, um, and helps us to to feel that connection too. So you can go and read that mm, the information there in the site.
Okay.
And ma'am, if I may add, there is a 40-day session going on right now. And there will be one of these weeks, Chandra sir will also do the chakra meditation, right? He'll be
Mm.
taking through.
Sunday long
So
meditation.
there is a lot of wisdom around the search for what is my learning is within you so you will hear it, you will feel it, or you're probably already dealing with it. Maybe you're not aware of the learnings that you're getting in the whole process. They say
Yes.
when you go through struggles is when the most learnings happen.
Yes.
Rather than look at it as struggles,
Mm.
look at what is that you are acquiring in that point of time is the knowledge that you're acquiring, and that is your reason why you had to go through it. So please do what you're doing. I think you know most of it, and there's a great wisdom that you're attending. Something brought you to the class today. Attend all these wisdom. There's so much of knowledge out there. Meditation is equally comparable with the wisdom that you get in the journey. And there is an element of service when you're able to contribute like this and talk. And when you go back after that, gives you a great more satisfaction of what you achieved in the process of meditation. So I guess you are in the right path. Just be there. I'm sure
But
you will feel
yeah,
better.
yeah, because allopathic doctors and all, everyone, like I have tried everything, but I think this meditation and all, this will only give me a break and I'll become my original self again.
And there are a lot of books also, ma'am. Chandra sir keeps referring to about 25 books, if you can look at the site, and a lot of books that talk about how each of these, like whatever Richa ma'am suggests, the topic that she brought, there are different authors who have, there's a lot of work put into understanding our consciousness, body to, mind connection, mind to matter connection. So
Yeah,
this
mind.
knowledge will tremendously change our perspective to our experiences too.
I want a solution to my thing, like I am searching for it desperately. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
that intent matters, madam. And you will get your answers in your meditation itself. You never know. Even I too had, I mean, maybe I had gone through similar this thing. I was also looking for answers. For I mean, I didn't know my behavior actually changed, and towards people, and I didn't understand why is that happening with me. What lesson is it teaching me? But maybe after 2-3 months, I came to know. I mean, or the answer came to me on its own, that yes, this is what you need to learn. You need to learn to your listen to your inner
The inner
voice.
voice,
That
yeah.
was the simplest lesson, but yeah, it took me that much time to reveal. So yeah, it will, yeah, your intent matters. If you are intending to get answers, it will
Yes.
for sure come.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilima.
Thank you.
Richa ji, one more question from Jai Krishna. He's saying, I'm feeling okay. I started reading books from today. I am feeling like on reaching the fourth line of the paragraph, seems like he's forgetting the first line. I'm sure it'll improve with repeated reading, but can you suggest any approach? Uh, I also go through that,
Yeah.
but what I have felt is it is our distractions that our constant thinking mind is not allowing us to be mindful there. So it's an act. Our brain has learned to think so many things at one point. So when you're reading, maybe the mindfulness, when it increases, it helps. So I figured one technique: one, repeatedly read till I get it, or do meditation and then start reading. Then you clear off all of the chatter in your head and it helps focus better. That's my experience. I'll have Richa ji add hers.
Yeah, I think it's just that once you start making the habit of reading at least one page every day, that will help you a lot to get into this habit. And once the habit is formed, I mean, you will for sure like um, reading. I think you can start with books like Jonathan Livingston Seagull. It's wonderful story, and a lot of lessons to learn too in that. First time I read, I could not understand, so I had to repeat it twice, and then I got the gist of what Richard Bach was trying to mention. So keep up, and then you will see the change.
Yeah. Any more questions? If not, we will wind up the session today and meet you all in the next Saturday masterclass. Thank you, Richa ji. Thank you for your wonderful words, wonderful wisdom today. I have a lot of things to take home today. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Simon.
We have one YouTube link suggestion from the Q&A, Kalaimani sir.
Thank you. I want to say thank you.
Nilima ma'am, please take a look.
Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I'm so grateful.
It's in Q&A.
So grateful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put it here.
Grateful.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful. So I want to say thank you for this day.
Oh, it
Spirit,
went.
thank you for this day. Thank you for this day. Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing,
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am.
this healing day.
Thank you.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day.